Hey there, Find Figure here. What I have in front of us is Marvel Legends Cable in a Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. I generally call it Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Cable because that's what he looks like to me. I don't know if I care too much about this one. Maybe it's because Cable is such an underwhelming character to me, in my opinion. Okay, without further ado, let's get him off the stand and start the review. Okay, I just want to show you the box real quick. And it's a standard Marvel Legends box. It's got some nice artworks on there. I mean, just one artwork. Yeah, it's just one, same artwork of Cable. And it shows a Build-A-Figure wave of Zabu. And it's got about 6 figures. I would say 7, but this, okay, the ones with the numbers, they're the ones that come with the Zabu pieces. But the one, the Iron Man, what's it called? Superior Iron Man, that one does not come with the Zabu piece. So it's just these 6 figures. And honestly, I don't care about any of them except for Cable. That's it. The artwork, it doesn't really look like the figure. And I don't know why they didn't include the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 character on there. So that makes no sense. Alright, let's go over the figure. Alright, next to the ruler, he's about, I would say, yeah, about 7 inches tall. That's interesting. Now, let's do some comparison. I mean, it's really... Okay, that's about it for comparison. Okay, I feel this is easier to do in this position in order to do the articulation section. So now I'm going to start with the head. And you can see he looks up this way, and down this way, turn 360, full 360, and side tilt, very little, barely anything. And now I just want to show you this is the ball joint hinge neck, but I hate that ratchet on here, because you can see, I just want to show you real quick. I really hate it. I just want to show you real fast what I mean by that. See? Watch how it moves. Watch. I leave it here, right? And it's gonna move right back. Let me show you again. Really? What's the point of having that as a ratchet? I don't want a ratchet on the neck. It's not gonna change anything. This head is not heavy. It's really not heavy. So why put a ratchet there? There's no need for that. And so and there's another, watch. See, it goes back. I don't like that. So anyway, there's a swivel at the shoulders. It goes up that far. And you see that lump in the armpit. That's just unsightly. I mean, it looks good if I cover it up like this. It's not as noticeable here, but if I cover them up, that looks good. But when you let them be exposed, it's not very good look. So anyway, it goes up this far, right? And double jointed elbows and upper bicep swivel. But here's the thing with the double jointed elbows. This doesn't need to be double jointed elbows. Especially for those kind of arms. They can make it single jointed, right? because then he can go all the way to here and it will still be fine. It will still be fine. I would be very happy with it. Because let me show you, for example. I have this Ultraman figure, which is my favorite Superman figure, basically. And this one has single jointed elbows. But this side is tight. I just want to show you real quick. So I have to be careful because it's so old. But anyway, I just want to show you what I mean by that. If I close in, and this is all I need. That's all I need. I'm fine with that. Don't go here. That's terrible. Just go all the way over here at a perfect angle, right? And he can reach his face. See? That's fine. See? You can have his hand covering his mouth. That's fine too. You can have him touch his head. It's fine too. So there's no problem with the single joint elbows. Absolutely zero problem. And so when you see this, he has double jointed. It's still the same result. You can touch his face. There you go. Touch his head. There you go. It's all the same. Now the wrist, full 360, swivel and hinge, like so. And now let's go over here. He arches back this far. This is not bad. This is very good. It looks very good. And ab crunch this far, which is pretty good. I'm fine with that. See, it has a swivel, full 360, really good belt piece. You can cover it up really well. Just keep it up here, because if you take it all the way down here, you can see the blue part on the bottom, which looks really weird. Just leave it up here. And I like the fact that I added this piece right here to make it seem like it's strapped onto his belt and not underneath, you know. You can leave it like that. It will still be like almost seamless. It looks very nice. I like that. And split, kinda. And close his legs together. No, but they do stand, you know, they go straight down, so that's good, kinda. And it's a little weird. I don't know if it's all the way straight. I can't tell. So yeah, there's that. And then it's got thigh swivels. Thigh swivel. It's got straps on there, but you can cover them up here and it's fine. He kicks up this far. And double jointed knees go this far. It's not bad. It's not bad. And shin swivel and feet go down this far and up this far, which is very good. That looks really good. Amazing. And go pivot. So that's it for articulation. Really hate the neck disc piece. I just don't like it. Starting with the head sculpt looks absolutely amazing. I mean, really, it looks really good. Really good. I am seriously amazed with this. And I always start with the head sculpt. This is the only, this is probably the best cable head sculpt that you can ever buy. It looks exactly like him. Like, in my mind's eye, this is what he would look like. It looks really good, man. Really good. I really like this double. I think it's done really well. I think it's well done, in my personal opinion. It looks really good. I do like it a lot. Love it. And then you can see the eyes. It's got some, I don't know what you call this thing. The eye blast effect. I don't know, but it's very cool. It's soft too, so it won't break off. That's very good. I appreciate that. And then there's a separate piece that's put on the front. You can't tell, but it's there. And it's got some sculpting on the back. Really well done too. But those eyes are just awesome, man. And the scars on that. You can see the smiling wrinkles there. Some wrinkles here and there. It's very realistic too. It's kind of realistic, but also cartoony at the same time. Because people in real life that don't really look like that. They don't. So yeah, it's just so awesome to see. And it's so well done. I mean, it's like 10 out of 10. It's really, really, really good. Now, there's a paint problem on the neck. As you can see, it's missing a flesh tone paint, that little area. So yeah, so that's interesting. And then you get sculpted raised texture around the line that stops at the neck, in the middle of the neck. I like that, honestly. That looks good. I like that. I'm surprised that they put that much detail here, but not on the boots. So I just don't understand. But anyway, it looks good. And then it's really weird because this is supposed to be flesh tone, because you can clearly see the veins popping through. And it feels like, I mean, this is cloth. It's got cloth wrinkles on the hand, as you can see here. But no cloth wrinkles on the arm. But it's got cloth wrinkles all over the chest. See? But not on the arms. They even got cloth wrinkles on the trunks. Not on their arms. Not on this arm. Really weird. And so the X's, they are neatly painted. They look nice, very clean. I like it. The problem is the paint application is missing the shading on here, like some kind of a wash or something. It's missing that. It's just all yellow, flat yellow, and nothing else. Like from far away, you can't see the detail. Yeah, I'm using a lighting from one side, so it's easier to see because there's a shadow casting on this side, and then it's the light on this side. You can see, but if you do a direct light, like if you take it outside, you're not going to see the detail because there's no paint on them. Same thing with the belt. You can barely see the belt. See, you can barely see it. If I move it around, you can't see it. If you look close, you see so much detail, sculpting detail on the belt. And it's really cool. But you can't see it because they're not painting on them. He's got really nice little, I don't know what you call them, cables on his arm. I mean, I guess that's why he's called Cable. I don't know much about this character, honestly, except that I just think he looks cool, so that's why I bought it. And there's this leg. This piece of leg is too small compared to the trunks area. You can see there's a huge gap in this area. I see why they're doing this. It's so he can kick his leg all the way up. That's good, but still, most people are going to stand him up this way. And you're going to see this gap. Like at the ankle right here, you can see it. It's such an eyesore, man. You can see, like really, it's so weird looking. They needed to add, like, more plastic in there. Even if there's little range in that area, I'm pretty sure most people are not going to care about that, because they would still want that to be covered up. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what it feels like to me. And it's got a ratchet on it. The swivel. Thigh swivel. You can't hear it, but it's there. It's got knee pads. Those are nicely sculpted. And here's the problem. These boots, they make no sense to me. You can just, like, seriously, just not paint this section yellow, and it will still be fine. I would be happy. I would not complain. But I think they feel that most people will complain because in Marvel vs. Capcom game, his boots went all the way up to the knee pads. So basically, the yellow should be, like, this should be casted in yellow. This calf area. You know? It should have been molded in yellow color. Like this yellow should have been all yellow here. Then no one would complain, really. But I think they did that is so that the blue would match. Because if you do all yellow on the calf, you can still see the blue on that side. And if they casted the knees in yellow, and guess what? You can see the yellow on this side once he bends. So I can see why they did that. So I think the best way to do it is to not paint this section yellow. It just looks so bad. At least give it some waist texture like they did with the neckline here. Do it like that and put it on here. No one would complain. And it's really weird because it's got veins on there. And even more weird is the legs. They don't have sculpted wrinkles on them like the torso does. And the boot cut swivel, honestly, I kind of wish they never included the boot cut swivel. Just make it smooth, you know? It would have looked a little better that way if they just make that part smooth. But I think they're just being lazy, and they're just reusing it to save on costs, I guess. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah. The ankles look good. The feet, to me, it looks really good. Those look sculpted nicely. I like that. There was a Cyclops figure that had the worst feet I have ever seen. This one is much better. Much better. So, overall, the proportions of this guy, it looks good proportionally. None of it is really out of place. It looks good to me. To me, it looks good. But I feel like maybe the thighs are too short in relative to the rest of the body. It reminds me of the Hush Superman, which he had really, really short thighs and long shins. See where I'm going with here? It looks really weird. I don't like this look. Although I like this one better. I think it looks better compared to the Hush Superman. It's just my opinion. Honestly, I think the head is a little too big. It's just a little too big. It's a very, very, very good head sculpt. I just feel it's a little, It's just a teeny bit too big. Even the Hush Superman has a slightly smaller head compared to this. It just looks so big. It looks really big. Cable's head it's a big head, man. The two, maybe three things that really stick out to me with this figure is the head is a smidge too big. It's slightly too big. And those trunks area, the navel area right here, the trunks area of the upper thighs, those look really bad. I can see it from any angle. It just looks so bad. And this seam cut at the boot cut swivel, I don't like that. They really stick out like a sore thumb. It looks bad, especially with those veins sticking out on the side of his calves. It just looks bad, man. But overall, other than these three problems, it looks really nice. It looks nice. I do like it. It looks nice. Okay, these are the accessories it comes with. And the Zabu piece, but a bigger piece. I don't care about the Zabu piece. All I care about is cable. Let's do some swapping real quick. Oh yeah, when I swap, be careful with this, because it just came off. It's a separate piece. Why can't they just glue it on? I mean, you could risk losing it. Okay, so both hands have vertical hinges. They go this way. They're great. This side too. Very cool. And then you put the gun on. Looks cool. I don't know how guns work, honestly. So for those people who own guns and know a lot about guns are gonna they'll probably think they look goofy, but to me they look really good. I do like them. It looks like, they look like guns from the future, so it works out for me. I like them. Let's do some poses. Sorry about bad animation. I always wanted to try something like this. This figure is not very good for smooth animation because its articulation is pretty limited in some areas, so it looks pretty stiff. To make animating worse is that the joints are very tight and have too much ratchet to them, or I'm just really terrible at it. Alright, my opinion about this figure is that it looks pretty good, and it's especially awesome if you want to put it on your Marvel vs. Capcom display. I can't stress enough just how good that head sculpt is. I'm kind of surprised it's made from Hasbro, honestly. Magical 112 Collective don't have head sculpts this good. Anyway, there's a couple of affordable characters from Jada Toys, so Hasbro got smart and decided to make this nostalgic Cable figure happen. That's not to say Hasbro is a good company, I'm just saying that they're banking on nostalgia. They know the power of nostalgia and how it makes us just fall for anything when it comes to nostalgia. This figure, while it's pretty good, it has so many flaws that really stick out like a sore thumb. It's clear they were using pre-existing parts that don't fit because they were in a hurry to sell this as quickly as possible, unlike Marvel Select or Amazing Yamaguchi, where they take their time by making them high quality and unique. If you're a massive Marvel vs. Capcom fan, and Cable is your main fighter, then it's a no-brainer for you to get this. But as long as it's at least close to retail. This guy is sold out everywhere now, so the aftermarket is too expensive. So if you really like this, then you have an uphill battle on whether you should get it from a third party or not. If you do see this in the store, then get it before it's gone, as I think it's still worth the retail price, even though it is still pretty overpriced. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think of this figure? Do you agree with my opinion or not? To those who are new to my video, I'll be posting action figure content other than just reviews from now on. So if you like that sort of thing, then subscribe and I hope to see you next time. Don't worry, I will still post video reviews of action figures. And don't forget to keep posting your favorite action figures. Take care.